recording in progress.
Oh, that's pretty good. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like get into my entertaining. I hate intros because everything else is so natural, but the entertaining part, the intro is so like, oh, fish, y'all. It's a whole fish, y'all.
It's a whole fish, y'all.
It's a whole fish, y'all.
Have you
Okay.
seen that Cat in the Hat, the live action one?
With Mike Myers?
Eh,
Yeah.
Where he like picks up that scene where he like steps on it and he like picks it up and he's like, "You dirty hoe!" And I'm sorry, baby, I love you. And he like,
Why do I not remember that? That wasn't a kid's movie?
yeah,
Oh, with the hoe. Yes. I got you. I remember now. I remember now. I remember now.
prime comedy.
Prime, is that your prime comedy? That's your go-to funny?
I mean, it's classic, is it not?
I wouldn't say Cat in the Hat live action is classic,
Totally
but
consider me as like a classic for me in my
I,
house.
yes, it could be in your house, not in my house though.
That's fair. What are your house classics?
We probably have different ones. Not like I'm not saying like between us. I'm saying like my parents and I probably have different ones. Mine's Pineapple Express or Tropic Thunder, hands down.
Oh my God, both are awesome.
Yeah, there we go. Like my dad's is like The Burbs. He loves The Burbs. That's a good movie.
The Birds.
The Burbs, not The Birds. That's a scary
I was
movie.
like, of course you love that movie.
The Burbs, like the suburbs.
Oh,
With
that
Tom
sounds.
Hanks? With Tommy H?
Educate me. Show me all the movies.
I will.
This is it. This is the beginning of our journey.
Yup.
Marking our.
We're gonna plan it
It took,
down.
took forever, but we're doing.
It was a couple bails, a couple six, couple lost powers, but we're here. We're gonna finally get it going. Welcome to Blunts and Blockbusters. This is the revamped version of it. It's still the same premise, but new hosts, new people. I'm still here. My name is Marche, and this is my great host, Lay. Oh, that
Hello,
rhymes. Ooh. Yes,
Marcia.
introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Lay. My full name is Charlotte, but I don't like when people butcher it, so there's that. And I just go by Lay because people don't listen.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm an axe throwing coach. I do this podcast. I do random shit, and I like to smoke. There's that. I'll smoke all the time, pretty much every day. I'll probably be like the most functional stoner you'll ever meet. There we go.
God damn. I'm like the opposite. I'm so stubborn that I have made people say my full name instead of being like, oh, just call me Shay. But
I like your name. It's fancy like, but it's Marche.
it just means market. I'm just a store.
Aw,
People just take things
aw.
from me. They better pay. All right.
Oh, that's what it is. That just means
Uh,
that your stock full of good stuff.
stock full of goods,
There you
down to the
go.
bone.
Merchandise. Yeah,
We
I see your list. That place
got the
is
hams in the
nice.
back. Like what you smoking on right now?
I am smoking on actually I have a homemade strain from my old
Hmm.
ass neighbor. She's great. She just handed me like a pound of weed because she grows it and she doesn't smoke it, air quotes.
Air
So there's
quotes.
yeah, right. But she just grows an abundant amount and so I'm chilling. I've got the homemade stuff right now. Tried and true.
Do you know if it's a sativa,
I do
indica?
believe the one that I have open right now, it is a sativa. It's like green and really dense and fluffy. It's got really long leaves
Oh, okay,
and
it's got long leaves. Okay.
it's stunny, but don't tell her.
Ew. Hey, well, it's
Yeah.
always better than my weed. I got a bone to pick. I got some qualms. I get my shit
Um,
from Craft Cannabis in Wenatchee, and I usually get this pack right here. That's like 14 joints for 26 bucks. I know that sounds like, oh, well, you already set yourself up for failure, but that's like cheap amount. But I have a low tolerance. I got like a really low tolerance, like lower than the Ku Klux Klan in Louisiana tolerance. All right, and I don't.
This
I
is great. This is
think
great.
that these are shits. And I think it's only mainly because whoever rolled these did a terrible job with the crutches. I don't know if you can see in the camera. Hold on, let me sort of pull one of these out. Pissing me off. You can't even smoke these
What?
because
You have to like
in the
repack it?
yeah, because in the crutch there's already like a bunch of weed like stuffed in the crutch. Like it fell through. Who rolled this? I'm just like burning weed without even like
Did I
getting
breathe?
high. No, you big
Okay.
chillin'.
Okay, good.
That's my qualm. But I'm smoking on some sativa though, anyways. Some cheese. One.
I'm smoking on some 0.26 SM.
What's the SM stand for?
I assume sativa.
Mass.
Mass.
Sativa mass.
All right, let's take a look. See, hold on. Look, it all like condensed.
Damn. Was she
No,
like vacuum packed that?
yeah, she vacuum packed it and gave it to me.
Why is it? Hold up. Let me see it again.
It's all stuck together.
Why? Why does it look like she just like grabbed that from her lawnmower? Was like, here you go.
Honestly, I
God damn.
like no, it's good. Don't knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm gonna bring you a
Oh, I'm
vacuum.
gonna knock it.
I'm
I'm a
gonna
ding
bring you
dong
a
ditch it.
vacuum packed seal bag of weed, and you're gonna be like,
Mm-mm.
all right, yeah, free weed is free weed. You know,
I mean,
smells like Christmas. I don't want to hear it. I got
that is
like,
true.
oh,
Free weed is free weed.
free weed is free weed, and it smokes good. So that's all I care about at the end of it.
As long as it's not laced with anything, I'm chilling.
I don't think so.
I'm sure it's not.
I'm risking it all right now. I trust Jill. Oh, she loves me.
Yeah. No, I have an old person who loves me too that gives me weed. That's not related to me.
That's wild. And your
Isn't
dad.
that insane?
Old people are so leisure with handing out their marijuana.
And they always claim that they're not smoking it. God damn.
My computer is like freaking out because I disconnected it from the.
Yep.
There you are.
Yep.
Better than ever. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It just takes me more time to edit. Thank you. No, I'm kidding.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. All right. Let's do
Take
this.
your rip. Take your rip.
Okay.
Because I'm curious. I'm about to start asking you some questions. I'm about to ask you something.
About to egg me. Put my
I
hair
want you
getting serious.
toasted.
You're done. Let's hit it. Look. Okay. So I've got my little baby snap, but not really. It's like half the bowl.
Baby snap.
A baby snap. That is
Oh, you're a thumber? I know a lot of people are thumbers. I'm more of a Poindexter.
a thumber. Is that what that?
I don't like it's too close. Also, I have like weird thumbs, so
You have what?
I have weird thumbs. They dislocate. Look how flat that bee goes. You see that? And then it goes pop.
So you're like, ow, my thumb.
No, I'm not like ow, my thumbs.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm just like, ooh, my finger.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, my finger.
All right. There's my little Ripley.
Okay.
Eyes like good little razor slits going, you know.
I love when the eyes get to a certain level where you're not gonna like use them anymore.
Okay.
So my question is, what do you know about this movie?
So I watched the trailer.
By the way, we're watching The Substance. I forgot to put that in the intro. We're watching The Substance. But yes, continue.
When did this come out? 2020?
Easily this year, but a couple months ago.
Okay, so it's not like new. Okay.
No, it's not new. There was a lot of people telling me to watch it.
Okay, it looks good. I like the concept of the movie, and I'm intrigued where they go with the entire plot line of this weird neon drug that looks like a glow stick.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, that's what it
I
looks
feel like I haven't even seen the trailer for it, so I don't even know.
That's all I did. I watched the trailer and I was like, well,
You did some research. Wow.
I read
Came in pre-fed.
Flash read it.
What does flash read mean?
You could like you don't wait, you don't know how to
Well, you shaking Tic Tacs? What is that?
no, like speed read, kind of like through things.
Oh, skim it. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you're like skimming it through. Give them a good little look see.
I didn't do any of that. Only thing I know of is I saw a meme, and it was they were comparing Shrek 2 to The Substance. And
what?
Yeah, they're like, this is the same movie. Like, this is some bullshit. And I was like, wait, what? Because, like, you know how Shrek gets the substance and he turns into a better looking person, some white random ass dude, and then ends up living this showbiz life in Shrek Hollywood. And then there's apparently some fairy godmother, and there's like some evil person. This looks like a fairy godmother. I don't know. And then, yeah, so I'm expecting to be comparing this to Shrek a lot.
No, you're good. At least I have like a comparison.
Right? Like, I'm gonna be pissed if it's not like Shrek, actually. Because that's like a good homage.
Shrek 2 is the superior Shrek.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I keep saying Shrek, but I meant to say Shrek 2.
I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. It does something about potions, and we'll see. Maybe they're just taking a long grass, doing some stretches.
Okay, so the trailer was like neon drug injection. This bitch turned bad. This bitch turned good, and then they fought. And then
They fight?
Substance, and it was like a weird girl fight thing.
Oh, they're not even doing karate or something.
I don't know, dude. I know.
I mean, I'm hoping. I want some good action. You're gonna actually do a fight. Wait, is she like fighting herself?
Essentially, it's like a thing.
I already solved the movie.
You're done.
I solved the movie. It's in Shrek. Shrek 2, I mean. God.
Yes. He saves him. Is that what he does?
Well, he fights the other same white version of Prince Charming, you know?
Blonde one?
Yeah,
Right.
that's about to be Shrek too.
All right. Yeah, that's high. That's high standards.
That's what I'm saying. No
But
wonder it's
I'm just
got.
saying.
Wait, no. I saw the not a review. I saw the percentage. It's got 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. But I don't give a fuck about Rotten Tomatoes. I use my scale, which means you're going to start using my scale too, which is at a 15.
15 being the worst.
No, 15 being the best,
Oh.
1 being the because the movie
Right.
is out of 10, right? Like 1 out of 10, and then the extra 5 is how
That's
much did
fine.
the
I like
weed
tomatoes.
help? What?
I said that's fine. I like tomatoes. So like the more tomatoes, the better.
There's not okay. It's not 15 tomatoes. That's not the unit of measurement.
No, it's the concept. It's yeah, you said instead of 10, it's 15. So I just have more tomatoes at the end of it, okay? It'll be fine.
All right, fine. That can be your unit of measurement, I guess. 15 tomatoes.
Yep.
No. I'm not doing the tomatoes.
Dude, I'll like salt pepper those bad boys. Those little what?
Mm-mm.
You're weird.
No, I'm normal.
No, that's Mother Nature's fruit.
Yeah, but why is it gotta
The
be so
tomato is a
gushy?
fruit.
I also hate seeds in my fruit, so that's like the worst fruit for me to have. Well, I guess like papaya, right?
Do you like strawberries?
Okay, that's different. That's different. That's different. I don't really count that as a seed. But like cherry seeds, ugh. It's just like
You're not supposed to eat the cherry seeds.
I'm not eating them. I'm not smacking them down. But I'm just saying I don't like that they snuck into my mouth like that.
They didn't sneak into the mouth. All the cherries have seeds.
I do know that, but I'm saying don't. They shouldn't.
They really
Well, they
just
should
They
because
should.
they need to grow trees. But
Yeah. Or you went, they make seedless cherries.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then
They don't taste
sometimes.
better for a reason.
Yeah. But that's deceiving though, because then like you'll assume you're having some seedless cherries, right? But then you grab another one, and then now they're sneaking in your mouth.
You're done. A contaminated cherry.
You ever do that with some cuties? Like you peel the oranges, you're like, oh, these are the seedless ones. Eat it, and you're like, oh, there's just a big ass seed in this orange.
Yeah. They snuck some of those in there. But how are they supposed to check,
Use the magic school bus.
At that, but they have like pre-sliced apples. I'm sure they do pre-peeled mandarins.
Now,
That'd be weird to buy.
that would be very weird to buy.
And,
And
like-
like, how can you like, look at somebody knowing that you didn't peel your own orange and you ate it?
Or like pre-peeled bananas.
Now, come on.
It's like, bitch.
Yeah, at least better cut it or something. Anyways, I am excited for this movie. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Do you have any predictions that are not Shrek 2 related?
Demi Moore is going to be hot as shit. This is.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Wait, are you
still-
saying as like the old or as the young one? You're saying.
like right now in this movie? It's
Oh,
20.
okay. Yeah.
She looks good, dude. You didn't see the trailer.
I did not see the trailer. No.
Yeah, she looks good, dude. Let me tell you, keep them there.
Keep them there.
I'm just
You want,
saying.
you want me to keep my eyes on Demi Moore's? Boop. No.
That's where mine will be. So
Alright.
we'll keep an eye on other things too.
Okay. Give me a pre-rating out of 15. What do you think this is gonna be?
Demi Moore's probably 10. 10 tomatoes.
10 out of 15.
10 tomatoes, yeah. I feel like that's solid.
Mhm.
The movie itself, I don't know.
Wait, what's your predictions? Don't call me out like that.
I think I'm gonna like it, but I think something dumb's gonna happen. That's gonna maybe be like, really? That happened? But also, I feel like it might be. You ever seen the movie Sorry to Bother You with Lakeith Stanfield? Lakeith? Oh shit! Damn. All right. Well, we're gonna have to watch that.
Okay. Make a list.
That's a good movie. But okay, well then I will hold that for after the fact, and I'll be very hindsight about it. And be like, see, I told you, even though you don't really know what I'm talking about.
Okay, fine. Have you seen Bridge to Terabithia?
Of course.
Bitch. Okay.
Okay. I think we are ready to watch this movie. Unless you got anything else to say.
No, I think I'm chilling. I can set it all back up and do the whole thing.
Perfect. I will see you after the movie. You too, audience.
Back and better than
2 hours later.
And we are back. Well, I'm back. I don't know what happened to Leigh. She didn't finish the movie or did finish the movie, but didn't want to talk about it. I don't know. All I know is I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it to somebody, so I'm talking it to you guys. And let me just say, what the fuck? Like, what? Okay, so first of all, this is not like Shrek. I mean, kind of. It's kind of like Shrek 2, but it's not like that at all. There were so many times in this movie where I was just sitting there watching, 'cause I was watching on my monitor, right? And I was just like this, like, and then I was like, they fucking Cronenberg me at the end. How dare they? Oh, cool. But I get it. I get why y'all like this movie. Y'all think y'all so clever, but y'all freaky ass Diddy out here. You're like, oh, it's a good ass movie, man. The movie's so artsy, it's so good. Knowing that like 70% of this movie is cheeks. You're just showing cheeks the entire movie. Like, how many shower scenes do we need of Demi Moore? Well, honestly, maybe a lot. I'm fine with it. I'm not complaining, but y'all acting like this is the best movie ever when it's like half a porno. Like, there's just cheeks, twerking, boobies everywhere. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, you ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick with that. Damn. First impressions off the bat, I solved it. I solved the movie. I said I was going to solve it. I solved the movie. I even put in my notes right here, right here. Oh, they cloning. They cloning. And then you might say, oh, we have the first image show that they're cloning. Well, obviously, we know that they're cloning. But, like, you don't really know that if you don't see the trailer. If you don't see this shit, I mean, are you supposed to know? I'm watching this fresh. I watched it fresh, and halfway through it, besides the egg scene from the get-go, I was like, oh, they're cloning. They're going to fight. This turned into, like, the Island movie. But actually, no. I was wrong. Okay? Damn, a little hot. This movie was not like Shrek. It was not like The Island with Ian McGregor and Scarlett Johansson. You know what this movie really was? It was that episode of Rick and Morty when they fucking clone themselves to do the fucking dishes. That's all this was. But just with way more booty and way more cheeks than you would expect. That's all it really was. Because think about it. I don't know if you guys have seen that Rick and Morty episode, but the Rick and Morty episode I'm talking about is the one where they don't want to do the fucking dishes. Well, that's not what's actually happening in that episode. What's actually happening in that episode is that they don't want to do work, and so they trick their sleep selves to do all the work that's like medial tasks and shit like that. But for some reason, the night people are pissed off that these morning people aren't doing their fucking dishes, so it turned into a battle of yourself. And that's pretty much what happened in this movie, especially towards the end, because you kind of know, like, oh, pretty girl wants it to be more, and it's also kind of herself deep down. So she kind of wants to kill her old self, which is that was good. I like that part. Like, that's what made this movie good. I mean, okay, obviously you guys are probably saying the same thing. Well, that's why we like this movie, but no, y'all wanted cheeks. That's what you guys, so you're happy with it. Second, okay, I'm going off track. But why the hell did they just leave their second body just on the ground naked? You ain't gonna clothe this person? I mean, I don't get it, because you're just putting blood into the veins. Like, you don't need to keep these people naked the whole time. Like, imagine that you clone yourself, you fucking xenomorph alien out the back of yourself, right? And you take the gall to sew yourself back up, but you just gonna leave yourself naked on the ground like that. You're not gonna clothe yourself. No pajamas. You're not gonna put yourself in a nice ass bed to sleep. Where are the bed sores? These people are on the ground non-stop, on hardwood ground. Where's the bruises? How they walking? I'm going on a tangent. I don't really know, but this movie was a trip. This is one of those movies that, like, you're always looking over your shoulder if you're watching it by yourself. You know, because like someone's gonna walk in at the wrong time and be like, "What the fuck are you watching?" It's just like, "Hey, no, it's a movie." You know? Oh God, not something you watch with your mom. I mean, you could if you're weird like that. I think what saves this movie is the concept. Like, it's a really good high concept, kind of pun intended, but it's one of those concepts where you're saying to yourself, what would you do in this moment? Your career is kind of falling off. There's this new drug that's going to turn you into two people, which I don't think they explained that well enough to the person doing this. They're just kind of like feeling your spine. Oh, yeah, you're a good candidate. But and then it's kind of those movies where, like, what would you do in this situation? Those are really good movies. But then also it's really centered around just like the lack of respect women get. Like, god damn. And if you didn't notice it from this movie, you need to grow taller because shit's going over your head. Holy fuck. Like, this was at your face saying, like, hey, women are not being respected, and it's very true. That's a very true thing. And Dennis Quaid was something. What I say? First note I ever wrote was what he said. It's like when you fart on screen and it shows Dennis Quaid's back of his neck. I was like, yep. I mean, I love when the words match the visuals because that was just spot on. But you know what? Let me get to my notes. Actually, let me get to my notes. Second thing I said was, did you see that car crash coming? Because I did. You know what's so annoying? We only have one angle to show car crashes, apparently. It's always from the passenger seat, low angle, looking at the person, big truck coming through. Like, what? Why don't we have a better way to show the angle of a surprise car crash? Because we've seen that so much. You better start missing those at this point, you know? Let's you do that angle, have the person go by and miss the truck. You're like, oh, switcheroo. And then boom, get hit head on or some shit like that, you know? That's what I'm gonna do. When I write a movie, I'm gonna write it like that. Scab arm guy. For some reason, I felt like he was going to be a help, but he wasn't. And that's what happened to a lot of people. You ever notice in this movie, not one man was helpful, like at all. Even Fred, who was borderline, I even wrote in my notes, Fred, the first moment I saw him and he gave his number, I'm like, Fred is gonna either save the day or ruin the day. And he almost saved the day, but then he ruined the day. Well, not ruined it. It was like incidental ruining because he was so excited to see her, and then couldn't even get out of the fucking bathroom. And that scene hurt, man. She couldn't even leave the bathroom. Oh man, you feel those moments when you're like, you know, all dressed up, and you're like, you know what? You see all your buddies all dressed up, and you're like, fuck, I've been looking fresh, and I'm not. No diddy. And you're just like, okay, I ain't going out. You know, I ain't going out. I'm just gonna chill. I was gonna chill by myself. And then he didn't save the day. No man saved the day. I'm not saying like, oh, how dare they? But like it shows you, like, wow, you could really have a world where no man is helpful at all. There's no savior at all, and that's very true for a lot of people. I have some smaller notes, but I don't really want to say them. I think the thing that I really want to question at this moment, the only thing that pissed me off this entire movie was how the hell did Sue manage to create a secret room, perfect hinges, perfect door in 7 days? Riddle me that. How the hell how does she know construction like that? Sure, she can learn it, but in 7 days, she made a secret room in her bathroom and still laid this bitch on the floor naked. What are we doing? Like, what was that for? That's what I'm saying. This was 90% cheeks because there was moments when you didn't even need to see cheeks and they were showing them. Oh my God. I put in my notes. They just showing cheeks, and that's why everyone likes it. I mean, there's other parts of this movie that are really good that I loved. Like the freaking Cronenberg scene. The first time she pops out of her spine. Like freaking, the dream sequences sometimes. Like there were some moments when she first turned like super old. Like, oh God. When she fell because she couldn't even walk. Oh my God. Those were the moments that like hit me. Like, whoa, this turned into like a science fiction film. Before that, I'm like, they're just twerking and everyone just likes this. Ugh. But there was one moment actually that just reminded me of movie sets because if you guys don't know, like I make movies, I produce films and write films. So I'm on movie sets and shit like that. So there was this one scene where for some reason she gets like a bubble in her butt and it like pops up, but no one else sees it. But then the director was just like, no. We saw something on the second camera. We gotta put this frame by frame. We gotta see this ass. And so you just see the ass just shaking frame by frame. There was like 40 people just out there just standing like, oh. They're just all just looking at it like, oh, yeah, no, there's nothing in that frame. We're just looking at cheeks. We're just looking at cheeks. And that's one of those moments where I get it was for the audience so you can see cheeks, but it's also that's kind of like a very true movie set thing, you know, like where a very uncomfortable scene gets replayed over and over again. And it might have been the awkwardest thing for that actor, but like people are like, we don't care because we're trying to get the scene that's written. And so I felt like the most real moment in that movie. And that one was like, whoa, okay. Yeah. But then also my other qualm is, when did this bitch get so strong? She's over here looking at old head Demi Moore standing like Leonidas and then just goes, and just fucking just kicks her. I'm like, what? She goes flying 25 feet. Did you get that strength, girl? When did you get that strength? I know people are like, oh, well, she stole the life force from the other person. So she's kind of like two people in one. She's still a 20-year-old woman. Like, I get she might be able to kick her, but she's not flying. She's not flying like that was insane. Oh my god. I love how this movie just goes from like cheeks, 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 cheeks to straight Cronenberg. And it's just blood flying and you're just like, what? Oh my god. I think the weed helped. I had a sativa. So there was moments where my heart was just like, "Boo, boo, 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 boo. What's gonna happen? What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Boo, 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 boo." And that was really good. So I would definitely say wrap up a sativa for this one. Get a mid hit halfway through because it's kind of a long movie. There was a moment in time where I'm like, damn, I'm only halfway through this bitch. Like, how much more cheeks you gonna show? Like, it was just one of those things where I was just like, damn, okay. But no, it's one of those movies where it kind of was like sorry to bother you in a way, as I said in the earlier part, where you got this big corporation that seems so out of touch, and things that happen that would create massive news are only happening in their quarters, and that felt very just like taken out of time to the point where you're like, where are the cops? Where's why are we not worried about this other things? And it didn't really matter. You can suspend your disbelief for that, mainly because it seemed like this was like this own court, its own court of owls that's like doing this shit. And it only affected them, and because they had so much money and power and abuse that you just cleaned it off the sidewalks at the end, and it was just that was rough. I forgot who told me to watch this on Instagram. I'm so sorry. If you do comment or wherever I put this, put there like a comment or something because thank you. I don't think you watched it for the cheeks. I know you. So I don't think you just watched it for the cheeks, but thank you for letting me know about this movie because this was insane. I would want to give it like a 13 out of 15, but those qualms I have just don't add up. Like she just made a secret base out of fucking nowhere and she's Spartan kicking out of nowhere, and it just seemed like there's a couple things where I'm just like, okay, it's either cliche or I can't believe it. I just didn't believe it. So I'd probably give it like a 12.3, maybe like like a 12.3 on this. Oh, it's one of those movies I'm still thinking about. It's one of those movies where I was just like, when the credits rolled, I was just sitting here like, what just happened? Oh man, yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about this. If you've seen this, if you haven't seen it, if you wanted to watch it, just comment down some below. Please like. Let me know where you smoked this on or something like that, and let me know what I should watch next. Kind of want to make this more like a community thing, where you guys tell me what to watch, and I make a whole big video and things, get that going. But yeah, thank you. This is the revamp episode of Blunts and Blockbusters. Um, yeah, stay high and resupply. She's not flying.